Hi Scorpio, welcome to your love reading for the week of June 19th. I hope all of you are doing well and I hope June is treating you well. All right, let's dive right in and let's see what are the messages that the universe and spirit guides have for you for the week of June 19th when it comes to love. Let's just make sure mic, video, everything working fine. Okay, great. All right, let's go. What is the energy around the Scorpio collective when it comes to love for the week of June 19th? Let's see. Ooh, strength. Scorpio, sitting in your strength, or perhaps pushing down some emotions that you... Oh, look at that. Did you see? Just stacked up against my candle. I'm going to take the Four of Cups because it's calling out to me and everything else. And also the Queen of Wands is kind of peeking through. But what are you... See, so it's more about you're pushing some emotion down. You know it's coming up to the surface, but it's rather inconvenient for you at this stage, or I don't know what's happening in your life right now, but I'm getting that feeling intuitively that you're just like, not right now. I've got too much going on. I don't want to deal with this. Page of Wands, but you're getting some good news. You are getting some good news in the week of June 19th from potentially an emperor. So this could be somebody that you're married to, could be the father of your children if you have children, could be like just a father figure, somebody senior at work. This is a love reading, I know, but like, you know, our energies sometimes overlap, but also just a sense of like, see, this is what I was trying to say, that you're in this space where you just want to be very structured, very logical, very cognitive about things. So you're kind of like in this emperor energy, which is not very emotional, which is very practical, logical. But there is something that keeps pulling at you and you're trying to push it down and you're trying to be like, no, not right now. I don't have time for that emotion right now. I don't have time for love. I don't have time for all this BS. I just want to focus on building my empire, making my money, doing well at work, looking after myself, putting some structure to my life, figuring out where my life is going. You know, all those questions that I think every Scorpio that I personally know is always questioning and asking themselves, right? Why am I doing what am I doing? You know, like, where do I want to live next? Or what do I want to do next? Like, you're kind of on that Scorpio path, but, well, you know, let's just say that the universe might have a slightly different plan for you while you're busy bossing up and making your empire. Go ahead, build your empire, Scorpio, more power to you. But I have a feeling that you're going to hear something from someone which is really going to take a lot of strength. And you're going to be like, oh my God, yet again. So, all right. Okay, Ten of Wands, the Hangman. Could be somebody that you had a very burdensome connection with and now things came to a standstill and things are at a bit of a halt. You haven't really heard from this person. Oh, you know, the Aquarius always shows up in Scorpio readings for us. So you might just hear from somebody that you haven't heard from in a while and you're just going to be like, oh, here we go again. Scorpio, if this is resonating with you, hit that like button for me, please. And if you get... if you feel called to subscribe to my channel, that'll be amazing. It really helps the channel grow. So let's see, what's the Strength card? Seven of Swords. You're trying to keep it under wraps, Scorpio. This is what I'm talking about. You're like, okay, you know, I dealt with that tarot-esque. I'm done with that. But did you really? Or did you just put a cloak over it and said, okay, that's for another day, not today? Sorry, Scorpio, don't shoot the messenger. I'm a Scorpio sun myself, so I'm speaking to you as much as I'm speaking to myself. So I don't know if I said that right. I'm speaking to you as much as I'm speaking to myself. Yeah, you get the drift, right? Okay. Four of Cups. Look, Five of Pentacles. It's this emotion that you, at least in the week of June 19th, you're like, hey, I've got a lot of balls up in the air. I just really don't have the time to deal with all of this. But I think there is something that really upset you. There is something that took a lot out of you. Like it was very draining, perhaps, this connection or this feeling. I feel like it's something that ended, or somebody who walked away, or you walked away from someone, or things came to a sudden halt and you were like, what the F, right? It's like that kind of feeling. And then you kind of went through your scorpionic nature of dealing with this kind of BS and you were like, okay, fine, you know, another one bites the dust. Let's move on. Let's focus on work. Let's boss up. Let's rebuild our life. Like, you know, the Scorpio cycles of death and rebirth. I think you pulled a classic Scorpio on this situation. You were in your feels, you took the time. Some of you probably were very emotional a few months ago trying to deal with all of this. And then one day you woke up and you were like, you know what, that's it, I'm done. That's it, I'm done. I'm going to start focusing on my life. I'm going to pull the energy back towards myself. That's when, I know this is the Emperor, but I'm sure you started to also embody the Empress energy, which is about attracting, not chasing. I wouldn't be surprised if she shows up at some point in the reading, because I'm really feeling the Empress. Even though the Emperor is here, intuitively I'm feeling the Empress in combination with the Emperor. Like you really brought in your masculine and feminine energies in balance. And you were like, yeah, that's fine. I mean, SHIT happens in life and I move on and I rebuild, because that's what a Scorpio does. We crash towers of emotions, of experiences, of people, and then we rebuild. Then we rebuild with a stronger foundation. So you've been busy doing that, Scorpio, and you're kind of like, you're gathering all the courage, you're mustering up all the courage, and you've been doing that for a while to deal with the sitch. But in comes some news, and I think it's going to just irritate you a little bit. I think obviously deep down you might actually enjoy hearing from this person, but I think on the surface level you're just going to be like, damn, like I just got moving on this healing journey and like boom, it's back again. Like sorry if that is your story and you're resonating, but let's see, what is this Page of Wands? Show us. 8 of Pentacles. Somebody wants to work with you now. Somebody was indecisive in the past, but now suddenly clarity has set in, and here comes that apology. Somebody wants to apologize for the way they treated you, the way they walked away. I'm strongly getting, I'm sorry if you were here for like new love. If it shows up, I will call it out. Look, I read the cards, I read the energies. I'm sorry if this week it's not, vibing with you, but I have to read the energies that show up here. For most people that are watching and are resonating, this is about somebody that you already know. This is somebody who literally put you through the ringer and now has gotten some clarity and wants to come in and apologize. And now wants to say, hey, I'm super clear that I want to work this out with you now. Boom, right when I said that, judgment. Yep, that is exactly the energy. A resuscitation from the dead. Let's bring this back, Scorpio, into life. Let's go for another cycle. Let's figure this out. We can make this work. We're meant for one another. You get the drift, Scorps. My dear Scorps, you get the drift. So what you gonna do about this, Scorpio? What you gonna do about this? How are you feeling about this? Let me know in the comments section. I think some of you are happy. Some of you are like, what the? Oh my God. The life of a Scorpio, I tell you. Oh my God. Please tell me in the comments section if you resonate with this, but I certainly do. I feel like my life has always just been about constantly building, then rebuilding. Building, then crashing it to the ground, then rebuilding, then crashing it to the ground, then rebuilding, then crashing, then rebuilding. And you're just like, oh my God, is this tower ever going to be stable? So I get this. I want to just go to the romance angels. What's going on with our Scorps? Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Let me see what I'm picking up on this intuitively. What I'm picking up on this is more about your person. This person who comes back around in the week of June 19th. They will tell you that, I've done some inner work. I've done some thinking. I've done some healing. And I've realized that I tend to run away from commitment, or I have abandonment issues, or I have some inner child wounding work to do. I think you get the point. Like, this is somebody who has some trauma from their childhood or from their relationship with their family, which interferes in the way that they show up for love in their partnerships. And I think this is great for this person if they've actually gone to that depth and done that kind of work, because if there's like a set of signs that would appreciate that, it is the water signs, because the water signs are very intuitive. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Scorpio is a fixed water sign. So Scorpio really goes, to the depths of everything. Like, it's like the depth of the ocean, right? Like, we are represented by water. So if you come to a Scorpio and you want to talk about this kind of stuff, oh my God, Scorpio is all for it, right? Like, you will probably hear this person out. Some of you will resonate with this, because a lot of Scorpios themselves have a lot of this inner child wounding work to do. And I know I'm slapping on a major generalization onto the Scorpio collective, but I think a lot of Scorpios, their soul chooses to be born as a Scorpio because they have some karma and patterns to like go through. And I think it's a very, very deep sort of life, and I think it's transformational. I love being a Scorpio, don't get me wrong, but it is very tough because the emotions are so real, the ups and downs are so severe, and then you're just left thinking, oh my God, does everybody feel at this level? Or like so many times, that's why I feel most Scorpios know other Scorpios, because if you have to navigate a Scorpio life, you need support. And typically other Scorpios will gravitate to you because suddenly your conversations are at the same depth. You've hurt at the same level. You've cried at the same level. You know what pain looks like. So I think, just as a side note, I know we're sort of digressing from your spread. We'll come back to it. But I think Scorpios enjoy this kind of stuff. But you will find Scorpios very quickly in a group because it's that energetic exchange, Scorpio to Scorpio. So I'm saying if this person comes back and talks to you about this, I think you will be very understanding. You'll hear them out. But I'm not saying that you'll take them back. I'm just saying you'll get it. You'll be like, yeah, I see you. I get it. See, they're revealing their innermost selves to you. And that will lead to a deepening of the bond. Now, what that bond is for you, Scorpio, I will leave it for you to figure out. Some of you might want to give it another go and give it another cycle. Some of you might say, look, I really appreciate you coming out and, sort of saying all this to me and giving me perspective. I think a Scorpio will always, 100% of the time, appreciate the truth over any kind of BS. I think you will really appreciate this person for that. But I don't know what you will choose to do with it. That's obviously up to you. And Spirit's message for you here is that it's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So look, I think I say this almost in every Scorpio read. Scorpio loves hard, Scorpio loves deep. You do have a very significant connection with this person. And when they will open up and be this level of vulnerable with you, which is, like your comfort space. This is where a Scorpio thrives. For most people, this might be intense and only to be tapped into at certain moments in your life. But for a Scorpio, this is our playground. This kind of stuff is our playground. Like, this is the life. This is the backdrop against which we live our life. So I think you will connect at a very deep level with this person. Now, you might actually realize that, hey, this is the kind of depth that I was hoping for in this person, and now they've done the work. So actually now this is the relationship that I do want to have. So I think some of you will give it a go. Some of you might be a little bit, on the what do they call it? On the fence about this, because that's a very Scorpio tendency to question and cross-question and not trust almost immediately. So some of you might be like, I don't know. But I think a Scorpio can feel truth. So I think you will know if this person is really speaking from a very honest place or they're just making this up because they just want you back. I don't know. So take it as it resonates, Scorpio. But I think there is no really, I don't know anybody who can really get away with BS with a Scorpio. Like, it just comes out very quickly with a Scorpio. So just, if you're a cross watcher, just be careful and say it like it is with the Scorpio. They'll appreciate it any day over any kind of frills and bells and whistles sort of conversation. Yeah? Okay. What is your advice then for Scorpio? What is your advice then for Scorpio? I'm just going to pull one card. Ooh, and what a card they gave us. What a card they gave us, the Lovers. Okay, I think... please don't take this the wrong way, but just on a lighter note, I think Spirit is really biased today because it's telling you it's worth waiting for. Then it gives you like the soulmate card. So boom, Scorpio, welcome to your life. Just when you were focusing on your own merry way, working hard. Look at that. You even have the work card right underneath it, the Tree of Pentacles, because you thought everything love-wise was done and done. With the King of Wands, you were attracted to this person, but things had stopped working. This Eight of Pentacles really wants to show itself. And just when you were like, okay, fine, I really thought this was going to go somewhere, but boom, I was stabbed in the back with like these 10 gazillion swords. So that's fine. I can go out, be an emperor, do what I do best. I can slay, but, well, sorry, Scorpio, but slight spanner in the works here. Or maybe I think this is a good spanner for those of you who really, I think this is great. If this is what you've been waiting for and the person has done the inner work and they've matured and they're ready, hey, why not? Why not? We've got the world at the bottom of the deck. A cycle closing, but not really closing because it's in the reverse. Somebody really doesn't want this cycle to close with you, Scorpio. So let's look at your person then, yeah? What's on their mind? Ooh, hello. So, I mean, firstly, if you're new to the channel, I don't read reversals. If you have been watching me for a while, thank you for your love and support. You know that I read intuitively. It's just that I called that world card in the reverse because it was very telling, because we were talking about cycles and suddenly the world card shows up like upside down. Look at that, Scorpio. Look at you. They are thinking about you. So I said, what's on their mind? The Scorpio's on their mind for sure. They're kind of like watching you, Scorpio. I mean, not in a creepy sort of way, but like they're thinking about you. They're maybe, if you have common friends, they're asking around about you. Hey, is Scorpio single? What's happening with them? What's the dealio? I think you make them really happy, Scorpio. You make them really happy. Now, this is Spirit's second confirmation. All right, Spirit, you're in quite the soulmate kind of mood today. So with the Lovers card and the Two of Cups, they have a clear message for you that you make this person really happy. You are this person's sunshine. Sorry, that was so cheesy, but okay, Five of Wands. It's like in a very playful way. I'm getting a very playful kind of energy. Five of Wands, I don't know why tarot readers make such a big deal out of it. It's just a playful, young people just sparring kind of energy. Nothing too stressy, nothing to be worried about. Let's see. And also can indicate a change is on the anvil. So, of course, that we know. We know that already. Okay. How does this person feel about you? Two of Wands. They want to expand. Oh, Emperor. Yep. They know you. They know you well. They're like Scorpios out there just building their empire, doing what they do best. Obviously, you have a history with this person. This person knows that you're supremely like professional, you get shit done, you're very good at what you do. I think a lot of you are financially and like professionally really accomplished, and they know that. I think this person is trying really hard to not feel all the feels for you. Yeah, they're trying really hard to think that, okay, they can walk away from this connection, or sometimes they feel sad that you've walked away if that's your story. But I think they're trying, like how you were trying with the Strength card. You were trying to tame the beast here. Similarly, the Emperor energy is often like not giving into your emotions and focusing more on the practicality of things. I think they tried, but what happened? What happened is that the more and more that they think about it, the more and more they work on their belief system and how they came across in this connection and some of the healing work that they are doing so that their belief system or their interaction with love as a concept is changing. More and more they want to hold on to you because they've realized that you're the kind of partner who has that depth. You're the kind of partner that understands this journey and can be a true partner on this journey is what I'm hearing spirits say. So what is the outcome they desire with you? I did see the Ace of Cups wanted to come out, so I'm just letting you know. I did see it. But what is the outcome they desire with you? Justice. Okay. They want balance to come back to this connection. Oh my God. I'm so glad I told you guys that I got a sneak peek of the Ace of Cups, because here it is. They want a brand new beginning. They want to heal with the Temperance. I think they knew after the Ten of Wands, this felt really burdensome. I think they know that they were the cause of all your burdens and all your stress and emotional well-being taking a toll and all that kind of stuff. They really want to come in and heal. They want a brand new beginning. They want an opening up of the heart chakra between you and them. And this time they want an equal give and take. And I think they were the person who was taking. You were the one who was giving. That's very Scorpio. Oh God, I pray to God that one day as Scorpios we understand what a balanced relationship looks like. But we have the tendency of just getting absorbed in love, and then it becomes larger than life for us, and then literally everything in our world is just about that. So okay, let me know in the comment section, Scorpio, if that's how you feel as well. But I definitely resonate with that sentiment. But anyway, I think they really have they've put a mirror to their own soul, to their own self, how they showed up in this connection, and they are not happy. They want to apologize for how they showed up or did not show up for you, and they want a brand new beginning. And this time they're going to put in the work. You have Judgment, you have Justice, you have Ace of Cups, you have the Lovers, you had Spirit showing us that it's worth waiting for. We had the Two of Cups. Boom, Scorpio. Your soulmate's coming back to have a little chit chat with you. How do you feel about that? Okay, I don't even know where to go next. I think I should probably conclude the reading here, but I'm a nosy reader. So I am going to ask, what is the future potential of this connection? What is the future potential of this connection? What is the future potential of this connection? Nine of Pentacles, pre-Empress energy, King of Swords, the Aquarius is back, the Six of Cups, ooh, soulmates, vibing. Oh my God, this reading is so on point. Like, it doesn't even need any clarifiers or any interpretations. It's simple. It's simple. Ace of Swords, they want to talk. Clarity comes. Okay, so on a serious note, clarity comes in on this connection in the near future. This person that, you know, from your past comes around. There is soulmate possibilities on this connection. There is a possibility for a brand new cycle. When you've been doing the work on yourself, they've been doing the work on themselves, which is the Nine of Pentacles. You're very abundant now. You've built up your supply of energy. They've built up their supply of energy. And now it's like, boom, hey, Scorpio, let's get together. Let's get together. Okay, I'm going to leave it there because I think this is one of those readings, as many decks as I use, as many different angles I can pull, the messages are going to repeat. So I will trust my gut here. As a Scorpio sun myself, our intuition is one of our strongest gifts. So I will trust it and I will leave it here. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, please hit that like button for me and subscribe to the channel. I read all my comments. I'd love to hear from you and love to know your reflections, being a Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or wherever your strongest Scorpio placements are. And if you're a cross watcher, well, hey, I hope you learned something about Scorpios and how we are in life and in love, and what our life is like and what it's like to really be born under the sign of Scorpio. All right, I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye-bye.